Hey guys, it's Lewis. Welcome back to Stoned Ape Problems. So I wanted to go ahead on today's episode and kind of present to you guys my recent experience while on LSD this past weekend. It was probably it was definitely the most mind fucking trip I've had to date. Um, I don't know what's like. I'm still processing the information, and I did it Friday, and just don't know what to make of it. Cause this is fucking crazy. Um, my belief system right now is like I'm not sure how to approach this. So I apologize for my trepidation and continuing to expand upon any further, but so this trip was fucking visual as fuck. I did it at my friend's house. We did it at a friend's house or whatever, and he did it, but it didn't end up working on him. He's gonna need more. But I started tripping hard as fuck, bro. And at some point we went outside because we started in the beginning. And he had like these fucking like portraits, like these cartoon portraits. One of Poison Ivy and another one of Static Shock. Those things started like vibrating, and bro, like that, I started seeing some weird ass shit on my legs and stuff. Like it was pretty crazy. And then we step outside because I just wanted to go outside or whatever. And then outside, I started looking at the grass and seeing it grow and receding and doing all these weird motions. And then for some reason, I wanted to look up at the stars. I'm like, bro, like there's no clouds, but what can I see here? You know what I'm saying? And bro, I don't know if what I saw is a byproduct of what I took, like of how my body and all that good stuff processed and digested the acid tab, or if this shit was real. Cause like, you hear stories of people like who take ayahuasca and stuff like that, and they swear on the shit that they saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not sure if I imagine what I saw or was it fucking for real, bro. Like, I don't even know how to process. It was like this fucking like dragon like fucking creature thing. It was like it reminisced of the world serpent in Norse mythology. How it just like literally wraps around everything. But it was like interdimensional. I like it wasn't really here, but it wasn't really like, I don't know how to make it. Like it looked like it was traversing through worlds or some shit. Like it's here, but it's not really. I don't know how to fucking explain it any further, like any better right now. But it started looking at me, and I'm like, bro, like I don't know what's like that shit. And then for some reason, I started trying it, and I'm like, because it would wrap and it would look at me and it would just fucking like square up on me, and then I would just move on to like my right or whatever. And it did that like once or twice, and I would call it out like, you're being a little bitch, just do what you got to do. Like, I wanted to see where this whole experience was gonna take me. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go. And nothing, bro. I don't know. Cause me looking at it, me trying to figure it out, I started thinking, if this thing is real, is it somehow controlling me? Is this trip like, is this trip a tool that this thing that I'm looking at, is it a tool that it uses to like brainwash you, like the experiences you go through or what it wants you to go through? And then it started fucking with me about the whole control and dominance, and because then when I started looking at it, right, and then I started looking even more like higher up or whatever, I saw like what looked like a fucking belly, like a fucking long skeleton shit, and And I'm like, yo, is this thing belonging to something else, and then to something else, and then to something else? Like, this is like some sort of infinite, like, um, thing that we're going through right now. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, but it has to have come from somewhere, right? Like this whole dominance hierarchy in the circle over and 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 over again, like a reality layered upon a reality. Uh, it has to have originated somewhere, even if it's in like an infinite. Uh, yeah, even if it goes on to infinity, you know what I'm saying? But then with that whole, like, I'm looking at it from like a control perspective, mind you, and then I start thinking, I'm like, so wait, if I'm a tool of this thing and it's a tool of that, are we ever destined to do anything except be, just do what these fucking people say? And that started breaching upon my beliefs, because I'm like, bro, like, I don't believe in Christian God or anything. Like, my philosophy is literally like an active nihilist. I have no idea what's behind or anything, but I don't want to put anything above me in relations to like what inspired me or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, a lot of religions, it's more like, every single time you do something good, it's because God gave you a chance, or God gave you this, or God gave you that, or Yahweh, or Allah, or whatever the fuck it is that you pray to. You know what I'm saying? It's always a divine inspiration, because you have no idea where it came from, so it must have not come from you. That's the whole argument there. Like, you have no idea where it came from, so no way it can be you that inspired this, or it had to be God or whatever the fuck. And like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like this will literally go against my beliefs of like we're at the highest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to figure, like, it's all literally up to me or up to you or whatever the fuck the case may be to make whatever it is. Like, that's why there's an infinite amount of realities, and that's why there's an infinite amount of philosophies and ideas and shit like that, because who the fuck knows? There's no such thing as an absolute truth. So there's no point in, like, why am I gonna become subservient to it? Like, draw what I can from it, but why not make me? Like, the ultimate responsibility also, because you have no one to blame but yourself if you fuck up or whatever the case may be. It's not part of God's plan, it's part of your dumbass plan. You know what I'm saying? So with that in mind, I'm like, so is this really all preordained? So is my whole concept of reality, or the reality that I've constructed for myself, has it been completely abolished at this point in time? If this thing is real and all this shit that I'm seeing is real or whatever. So that's what I'm processing right now. Don't know what to make of it quite yet. But I hope it's me tripping balls, but this is quite a good trip, as you can see. Are we really in control? Do we ever really have control? Are we just like they say, playthings of the gods? So what is a god? Because if these things control us, can we consider them gods? Are they our gods, like the true gods? You know what I'm saying? Or, but then we all talk about what is God. Some people pray for the ideal, and some people pray for the actual super physiological or super what is it, super physical, whatever deity that really is out there somewhere, or in an omnipresent state. So just wanted to talk about that real quick. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to conclude this and see what I can, just give me some time to figure this out, because I'm still processing a lot of this shit. This is pretty crazy. Like I said, this is the most profound fucking trip I've had. Like my boy was like not happy about him not being able to trip, and I was literally told him, like, bro, I wish I could give you the visuals, because I literally got what I needed already. But unfortunately, he didn't trip. That pretty sucks. That sucks. Balls, bro. That sucks. Well, he's gonna have to take one. So, thank you guys again. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. You know, I spent it at home, but hope you guys had a great time and spend it with your loved ones or whatever the case may be. Please, guys, like, subscribe, comment. Hope your boy all right. And we're going on to the New Year's. I hope everyone has great plans coming up. Don't be one of them fucking bougie, simp ass fucking New Year's resolutioners that quit after the second week. You know, some people do hold a lot of significance to the whole New Year concept. So if that's you, let's see what you got. So hope everyone has a great night, and until next time, y'all, peace.